A few moments later.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce us from group to one to discuss physics learning scenario with me, Haura Nabila Nindri, with name 220333137, and my colleagues.
My name is Ani Rahmadani Hasibuan with name 2210333127.
And me, Zahara Ramadhani, with name 2203353.
Okay, I'll continue. First reader, Ani Ramadhani.
Thanks to MC. Uh, First, good morning, children. How are you? Yes, ma'am. That's great. That's great to her. Today we will learn about work and energy. Before we start, let's prepare ourselves. Make sure we are focused and ready to learn. Please still comfortable, take a deep breath and focus on the material we will study. We will do some in-sitting activity today. I'm ready. I'm ready. What are we going to do first? Good. Today we going to dive into some exciting topics about work and energy. We will start with some examples, and you will get a chance to try on some cal cal calculation. We will also have a fun ex experiment. Let have let have you really understand there's compass. At ex an ex an experiment that sound fun. What kind of experiment? You will see soon enough. It is a simple experiment, but it we will show you how energy and change forms, which is really information when we talk about work and energy. But first, let's start with the basic. I can wait. I can wait to get started. Uh, we'll have we'll have the wording how energy works in real life. Will by the we will by the end of today's lesson, you will have much a clear un, uh, un, un, understanding of the that. But remember, stand focus. It is we all come together, and I promise, we will be fun. I'm ready to learning. Let's get started. You know work and energy are very important in everyday life. We work the in no energy that we can produce. Uh, just image when you run off when you first something happen of the of the enforced effort. Let's the different intro it is competence. Before we get into intro the material, there are several questions. We can example what is meant by work in physics, or you can or can anyone name it is type energy at do you know? work in physics is when a force is able to an object and it moves. For example, if a post a box and it moves across the floor, that's work. That's right. What happens when I force cause displacement? Can anyone name some tips of energy? I know three kinetic energy. With this energy, an object it has because it is moving. And for potential energy, like that when energy shown in object when it's lift up, like a ball then top al hill. Ex- Excellent. Any another types of energy? There's a thermal energy which hard energy. It comes from the momentum of particles in matter. Oh, oh, and chemistry energy like food or better. Girl, answer anyone. Today we will explain more about how work and energy are related. Okay, not the one have this question. It is today standing objective sir. One, understand the competition of work and energy. Two, any ab- evaluate calculating the work done is in the in variation situation. The three, understand the relationship better work energy and the law of converse 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 and conservation of energy. Thanks to thanks to thanks to all. I back to MC.
Thank you, Reader Ani Ramadhani. Uh, uh, okay, second reader.
Okay. Reading in their notebook. So the first objective is to understand what work and energy mean, right? Yes, exactly. We'll start by reviewing the definition of work and energy, then move on to some example. Raising hand. And for the second objective, we'll partive solving problem to calculate work. Correct. You'll be doing calculation using the formula for work, which is force time distance. We'll also look at different scenario where work is done in real life. And the third objective is about the law of conservation of energy, which say that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed, right? Exactly. The law of conservation of energy will be the key to understanding how work and energy are connected. Now, let's move on the first topic. The material we will discuss includes definition and business formula, types of energy, kinetic energy, and potential energy. Law of conservation of energy, example of the application of work and energy in everyday life. After that, we will do a simple experiment to understand more. Ready to learn? Ready. Great. Let's start with the first topic, the definition and basic formula of work. Work is done when a force causes an object to move. The formula for work is work equal force multiple distance. No, can anyone tell me what unit we ask for first? Newton. That correct. The unit for cos is Newton. And what about distance? Meter. Exactly. So the unit for work is Newton meter, which is also called a joule. Now, let's look at a sample. If a person push a book with a force of 10 Newton and moves it 5 meter, how much work is done? We ask the formula work equal force multiple distance. So 10 Newton times 5 meter equal joules. Perfect. The work done in this case is 50 joule. Now, let's move on the types of energy. We'll start with kinetic energy. Can anyone explain what kinetic energy is? It's the energy an object has because it's moving. That's right. The formula for kinetic energy is kinetic energy include 1 by 2 multiple mass multiple velocity. So, if an objective moves faster, its kinetic energy increases, right? Exactly. No. What about potential energy? Who can explain that? Potential energy is energy stored in an object because of its position, like a ball at the top of a hill. Correct. The formula for potential energy is potential energy include mass multiple gravitation acceleration multiple height. We will dive deeper into this soon, but now let's talk about the law of conservation of energy. Who can tell me what it's mean? It's mean energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. Uh, exactly, energy is never lost. It's just changed from. No, to help you understand this better, we'll do a simple experiment. Are you ready? Yes. Thanks.
Thank you, second reader Zahra Ramadhani. With me. All right, let's get started. We'll need a ball, a ram, and a measure tape. This experiment will help us see how potential energy changes into kinetic energy. Now, we are going to do an experiment. I want you to work in groups. Each group will measure the effort required to save an object. Prepare the equipment and record the result. After group division and explanation, what shall we do, ma'am? You will calculate the work by measuring the force as and the distance traveled. Remember, as the tools available and record all the data. After 30 minutes experiment, it's time for the presentation. Who wants to start? We measured the effort to move the table. The result was 30 joules. Good. What conclusion did you get from this experiment? We learned that work increases as the weight of an object increases. Let's discuss the result. Why is it important for us to understand work and energy in everyday life? Because we can save energy in daily activities. Exactly. Developing a caring attitude towards the ask of energy is very important. Now, I will give you some questions for you to discuss in group. After that, we will discuss them together. All right, class, as we come to the end of today's lesson, let's take a moment to reflect. First, let's talk about the direct and indirect benefits of what we've covered today. Directly understanding work and energy will help you in future exams. The formulas and concepts we discuss are fundamental, so mastering them will definitely help you succeed. Indirectly, the critical thinking and problem-solving skills you're developing will be useful not only in science, but also in everyday situations, like understanding how things work in the world around you. Now, before we end this session, I like to hear your feedback. What did you like most about today's material? Was there anything what was unclear? Or is there something you would like to explore further? I like it learning about the types of energy, especially how kinetic and potential energy are connected. It was really interesting. I think the examples were helpful, but I'm still a bit confused about how to calculate work in some situation. Can we do more practice with that? Thank you for sharing. I'll make sure we do more practice on calculating work in the next lesson. It's important to feel comfortable with this calculation. As I'll explain it again with different examples to make it clearer. Now, for your follow-up task after today's session, I will ask you a task that will help deepen your understanding of the topic we covered. It's related to work in energy calculation, and it will be due next week. Please make sure to read the reference I provided earlier to help you complete it. We'll read the materials you gave us, don't worry. Good. Now for next time, we'll move on to new topics that will build on what we learned today. I suggest you start reading the next chapters from the books I recommended. So you're ready to participate in our discussion. To conclude, today we successfully covered important concept in work and energy that will be the foundation for our future learning. Thank you for your active participation and keep up that great work. I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson. See you next time. Thank you. See you next time. Okay. Okay, thank you. And I apologize if there are any error in my word and pronunciation. We, we, Wabillahi taufik wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dadah. Dadah.